I move this all over. Hold your breath, Bryant. Hold your breath. You're in space. Hold your breath. Oops. Wait a minute. Hold on. Never mind. Close all rooms. Leave that. Leave now. I messed up. Get out of there. Don't go into that room. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Get out of that room. I messed up. Nope. Don't go in there. Get out of that room. Get out. All right. More breakout rooms. Sorry. Not yet. Don't join that room. I accidentally opened it. I'll send you guys. Mr. Burton will get you guys started here in just a second, guys. There we go. All right. So, yeah. Are we in a breakout room right now?
So to close out. If you go up to it, it should say delete. Now you can add one and then assign just to it.
Gotcha. Cool. This one and this one and here we go. Okay, Arya, I just sent you an invite. Click join. All right, guys, come to attention.
About courtesy. About courtesy. Position. And student creed. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the Mile High Karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. What's your goal? Black belt excellence, sir. Miss Arya, I need you to go get Dad so he can help you jump into the room that you're going to be in with Mr. Jarvis. You guys, I need you to have your hands up, feet together. And I need you to do 10 jumping jacks. 10 jumping jacks. Ready and go. So make sure you guys are doing jumping jacks the right way. Otherwise, I won't be able to give you class credit. So 10 more jumping jacks. Ready and go. And push-up position.
There you guys are. Okay.
10 push-ups. Ready and go. After you do your 10 push-ups, do 10 leg lifts. And after you do your 10 leg lifts, you're going to do 10 squats. Okay. Now this is for the purple belt and our blue belt. So if you guys do not know one of these things, that's okay. I just want you to do one yo instead. So any form that you don't know, just do one yo in its place. So first we're going to start with that one, of course, because that's the one everybody already knows. Prepare for one yo. And begin. Once you finish your form, do 10 squats. Now make sure you guys get as far as you can on your own. We will be going step by step today again to make sure that we get it. The same thing with our combinations. All right, looks like everybody's done with their squats now. We're going to go back in time. So my purple belts, unless you just moved up, you should know this one. Well, my blue, my purple and above, you should know this one. If you don't, it means you either haven't learned it yet, and that's fine, or you haven't practiced it enough to have it down, which you guys just have to make sure you're always practicing your stuff at home. Prepare for Tosan. Tosan. Now remember, if you do not know Tosan, you're just going to repeat one yo. Ready, and begin. Once you finish Tosan, do 10 jumping jacks. Alright, going back in time even further. So my senior green belts and above, you guys should still know this one. You're going to prepare for Tangoon. If you just moved up or you don't remember, then you're going to again do Wanyo. Prepare for Tangoon. And begin. Once you're done, do 10 push-ups. Remember, what's lowering you to the ground is your arms bending. So your body should be like a flat board. Boards don't bend. And you are lowering yourself with your arms. All right, our last one, once everybody's up. Way back in time. Only my blue belt and my senior purple belt should know this one. So if you guys do not, that's okay. It'll be the form that you're learning next. Prepare for Chunji. Once you're done with Chunji, go ahead and do 10 squats. Okie dokie. Now, we were talking about positive self-motivation with definite commitment. You guys have hopefully continued on with your goals and adding them on to your sheets. Again, this isn't something that you necessarily have to show us or anything like that, but you need to make sure that it is a good habit to keep checking your goals and such. If you have completed a goal on those goal papers, or those 3 goals that we talked about, school, karate, and personal, every time you complete one, you want to add a new one on there or give it yourself a more challenge. All right, so go ahead and jump back up. All right, Wanyo, step by step. So that first move, going to your left square block, ready, and 1. Then we do our top hand chop. Aim and punch. Then we're going to step together to the other side. Square block. Chop. Aim. Punch. Then our front foot pulls behind. We set. Make sure that your belly button is facing the same way as me. Because right now I'm going to be a mirror to you guys. So I'll do the form technically backwards so that you guys can do it the right way. Then we're going to throw our side kick. And our first pseudo block. Then our second pseudo block. Then our last pseudo block. Then you're going to push the button, step forward. Hiya! Then our back foot is going to take us to the left again, or to the right. So from here, we're going to turn around. Square block. Chop, aim, punch. And then we're going to step together, square block. Chop, aim, punch. Alright, now I'm going to do this part facing the left so you guys can see if you turn around. You don't have to turn around or go anywhere else. You should keep going forward. I'm just going to be away so that you can see what we're doing. So then after that punch, we stepped forward into our circle block. So go ahead and step forward, circle block. Remember, your step forward should be going away from me. Your step forward should be going this way. But you can't see me if I do it that way. That's why I'm going to be turned a different way. And then you're going to kick. Punch, punch. And then your left hand, your new hand, circle blocks. And then your new back leg kicks. Punch, punch. And now our right leg is the one that comes up. We set. And so our right leg should be going away from the camera. We side kick. And then we do our pseudo, closed hand version. And then we step together, closed hand pseudo on the other side. Yeah! Alright, and reset, reset. Prepare for Wanyo again. And hello, Mrs. And first move, ready and go. Square block. Second move, go. Chop, aim, punch. Step together, other side, square block. Chop, aim, punch. Pull up and side kick. Second pseudo block, ready, go. Third pseudo block, ready, go. Spear hand, ready, go. Ayah! Alright, turn around. Square block on the new side, ready and go. And then make sure, so right now, because we're technically facing the same way, you guys should be doing your square block on your left-hand side. On your left-hand side. Chop, aim, punch. Then to the other side, square block. So Jonathan, switch your feet back. You had it right. So you don't want to copy me necessarily, like face the same way I am. You should be having your belly for the rest of the form, except for when you turn around. Your belly needs to be aimed at mom, sitting down at the table. All right, chop, aim, punch. All right, and step forward, circle block. And then you're going to kick 2 punches. And then circle block. Kick 2 punches. Pull up. Your right leg should be aimed away from me. Do your side kick. And then closed hand pseudo 1. And closed hand pseudo 2. Alright. So, since he is the most senior, we're going to have him be the objective. You guys have to be faster than Mr. Isaac. You're going to do 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 10 squats. If Mr. Isaac wins, he stays our leader. If he does not win, then whoever beats him becomes the new leader. Alright, so hands out, feet together. So I will be keeping track. On your mark. So you should be seeing Isaac on your screen, so your only goal is to be better, faster than him. On your mark, get set, and go! So 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 10 squats. Alright, it looks like our other senior took the lead. Isaac gave a good effort. But now Miss Isabel is going to be our second leader. Alright, now we're going to make this a little bit more challenging. So you are going to be the leader when we come back to our challenge the second time. What I need you guys to do first, however, is our combinations. So we are going to do this like we would at this point if we were still in the dojo. How you guys are going to do it at home is you're going to find a sibling or a parent, somebody who isn't working. So hopefully you got to ask permission if they can be your helper first. And then Ethan, you can use any one of your siblings if you need to. Well, you need to. If nobody's around, then it's okay. You'll just do it. But we're going to go through American Karate 5 through 8, and then you are going to teach them your favorite one. So you don't have to show them all of them, but once we review them, you're going to teach them your favorite one. So, set to your left side. So, remember, we're going to do it together. It's that palm. The fade. Switch palm. And turn. Alright, on this side, number 5 on your own. Palm, fade, switch palm. Ready and go. And turn. Now remember when we do our switch, we want our eyes on our target. So if I turn and my eyes come off my target, I went the wrong way. So when I do it on this side, my eyes are going to stay on the camera the whole time. All right, number 6. Number 6. Ready and go. Jam. Jam. Palm. Round kick cover. Palm. Grab. And kick. Alright, and if you're facing the camera now, switch feet. Do it on your own side. They're both your own sides. Do it on your other side. Number 6, ready and go. Jam, jam. Palm. Switch round. Switch. Palm. Grab, kick. Alright, and reset. Alright, number 7. Palm. Fade. Switch round, kick cover. Step forward, Kamehameha. Palm. Switch feet. Alright, number 7 on your own. Ready and go. And reset. Alright, so remember, if you guys are watching me when I do that parry parry, I'm swatting things away from my face. Haha. Haha. So, parry parry. Palm. There's no fade because there's not a hook kick in the combination we're blocking. So we just step back, round kick cover. Jim, or Kamehameha. And palm. Alright, number 8 on your own. Number 8 on your own. Parry, parry, palm, switch around, step forward. Kamehameha, palm. Ready and go. So make sure your round kick covers, they go out to your side. Remember our duck bill, they should be able to clap. And then we Kamehameha, and then we palm. Alright, and relax. Alright, so you guys are going to be a teacher, which means you have to have the same patience, the same respect as all of your teachers at the dojos have when they're working with you guys. So whether it's your brother, sister, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, you're going to ask permission first if they can be your student so that you can learn a specific combination better. And then you are just going to teach them one of the combinations. One of the combinations. So you're either going to show them 5, 6, 7, or 8. The rhythm to this is first, you have to show them the combination in full speed. You're going to say, this is what the combination is going to look like. So I would go, I'm going to show you American Karate number 5. It looks like this. Then I'm going to go step by step with them. I'll say, first move is a palm. And then I'm going to watch them do the palm. Then I would say, second move is a fade. And then I'll make sure they do the fade. Then I'm going to say, third move is a switch palm. Then I'm going to do it with them step by step. And then I'm going to count them without doing it with them. And then finally, the last process is they do it all by themselves without me helping them. So your goal is to get whoever you're teaching to be able to do that combination correctly without you having to do it with them. Okay? You guys are going to have... I'm going to give you a solid 5 minutes. That's a generous amount of time for all those steps. So you got 5 minutes, and then we're going to see who has the best student, and then they are going to be the one that we put up on the screen for the best combination. Okay, so you got 5 minutes. Pick a combo that you're going to teach them. Ready and go. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, my brother won't like to participate.
Okay, then you got to find somebody that will.
Well, Maro, she's nice, yeah, but she may not follow. And she may get confused on English.
Ah, well then that's your job as a teacher to make sure that she doesn't get confused.
And my game speaks different language.
Great, do your best, Rethwan.
Then I'll teach my teddy bear.
And just some tips out there. I may or may not teach them number 6. Number 6 is the longest one. I would, for my guys who don't have karate siblings or parents, I might pick something like 5 or 7, since those don't have as many moves in there. 6 is a bit complicated. But ultimately is your choice. If you're a good teacher, you can show them 6 just fine and they should be able to get it. So Ryan, do you have somebody there? No? It's just you by yourself? Alright, then I just want you to pick your own combination that you like the most. And I want you to practice that one as many times as you can to make it look the best, okay? So remember guys, you got to make sure you go through all the steps. You show them the combo, then you walk them through step by step, and then they need to be able to do it on their own. On their own. The best way to make sure that they can do it on their own is to see them do it on their own 3 times. 3 times. Alright, you guys have 1 more minute. 1 more minute to have that combination taught and ready to show off. Probably 30 seconds left. Alright, and time. And time. So, what you guys have to do is your coach now has to be the one that is in the screen with you. You're like the sidekick. They're the main character. Okay. And then we're going to go from each group to see who's got the best. Who's got the best. We're going to start from the bottom. When I say bottom, I mean by my screen, not by rank. So up first, Isabel. Let's see. Let's see it. So Isabel, it's you and your partner. You can coach them through, but they're the ones doing the combo for the most part. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Even got a kick up there. Wow. All right, very nice. All right, let's go. Oh, I lost my mouse. Let's go onward now to Mr. Isaac. Isaac. All right, showing off your combo. Ready and go. Okay, not too bad. So you picked American Karate number 1. Very nice. All right, Miss Andrea. All right, let's see it. Ooh, we got the palm, fade, switch palm. Very nice. We had a little extra spin in there, but not too bad, not too bad. All right, up next, Mr. Cannon. All right, palm, fade, switch palm. Ooh, very nice. Even got our hand switch in there. Mr. Caleb, let's see yours. Oh, got palm, fade. Oh, we got the Kamehameha in there. Very nice. Good job, Caleb. All right. Mr. Jonathan, you're up. Got the palm, fade, switch palm. Number 5 again. Very nice, guys. You guys are some good teachers. All right, Mr. Bryant. So it looks like we've got number 2 in there, or it's number 6, sorry. Okay, very nice. And then we've got a special guest with Mr. Joel up here. He's gonna go ahead, and he's got his sickly cousin twice removed. Oh, he's got his palm. He did his switch, his Kamehameha, and his other palm. Very nice. And last but not least, we have our little fight scene from our Wick Lions who put the combinations together. So technically, number 5 or number whatever one, you guys looked like you did number 6. Number 6 and number 2 are the same. So they're going to demonstrate it first. Ready, go. Sophia, sir. All right, now what you guys can watch is this is technically how the combinations go. So since Mr. Ethan taught it, he's going to be the attacker. And since Mr. Jason learned it, he's going to be the defender. So 1 through 4 are the attacks. 5 through 8 are the defenses. So if you guys watch them, ready and go. They do the low block, the jams. He palms the back fist. Here comes the round kick. He blocks it. As he spins around, he palms again. He grabs, and then Chapula! The round kick. All right, very nice, everybody. Give yourselves one clap. 2 claps. Point to your coach, point to yourself, say, we rock. All right, now, we're going back to our challenges. Miss Isabel was our last champion. So we're back on her. All right, so now the challenge is going to be up the ante a little bit. So now you guys should remember, well, I don't think we did these yet. So we're going to start with sprawls. So a sprawl is where I'm standing in place. I'm going to reach to the floor, shoot both my legs out, both my legs in, and stand back up. But I want to be moving fast. So I want to be 1, 2, 3. You guys are going to have to do, we're going to say 6. 6 sprawls, faster than Miss Isabel. If Miss Isabel wins, then she remains champion. If Miss Isabel loses, then whoever beat her will become the new champion. Ready? And go.
Do you want me to? How do you want to do it? I know this cost is in the spotlight.
Oh, it's just whoever wins. Well, some of you guys did. Oh, pause. Not everybody went. So remember, a sprawl is you're putting your hands down, your feet go out, you go back. When you stand all the way back up, that's 1. You have to be. Oh, yes, ma'am. Well, Miss Isabel, 1 second. Now, yes.
Since I can't see you, I don't really understand that.
Ah, you cannot see me. Does it look like a gray screen?
No, it's just me. I can't see anything else.
Yes, you're supposed to. That's because we're spotlighting you, dear.
Oh, that's right. I spotlighted you and then told you what you had to do. I'll show you guys one more time. My bad. Ha 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 ha. I was testing you. Good catch is. Okay, now so you can see. So my hands are going to go down. Feet go out. Feet come back in. I stand up, but I'm going to be moving fast. So I'll be here. 1, 2. And you're going to be doing 6 of those as fast as you can. Okay, now does everybody understand what you're doing? Okay.
And we're trying to be Izzy, Mrs. Bell.
Yes, we're trying to beat Miss Isabel because she was our last speed champion.
Alright, let's see it, lady.
Alright. On your mark. Get set. And go. The number is 6. The number is 6. Yes, Alt F2. Ooh. That was a close tie with Mr. Caleb and Isabel, but I think Caleb got it just by the hair of his chinny chin chin. So Mr. Caleb is going to be our new leader, but we're going to have a new exercise that I'll show you guys really fast, and this will be our last one. So this is now your top version. Some of you guys might have done this with me. Some of you might not have. You're going to do a squat buster. So I'm going to be here. Same kind of thing as our sprawl, but I'm going to do a push-up instead. After my push-up, I'm going to jump up into a squat, and then for the sake of the challenge, I'm going to jump and turn. And then I'm going to do it again. Push-up, squat, turn, push-up, squat, turn. So you have to be the first one. Either Mr. Caleb has to be the first one to 5, or somebody else is going to dethrone him. Get ready. Get set. And go.
How much did you say?
5.
How much did I do?
About 4. One more.
And
Okay, that's pretty good.
it looks like our winner was Mr. Cannon. Very nice. It was a pretty close one, but Cannon came away with it. Good job, everybody. We're going to go ahead and bow out. Cut attention. Bow courtesy. Hands on your back. And Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Louder proposition. Sir, my high karate is the best. Asa! My Master Club students, you guys are you guys are dismissed. You're set to go unless you have any questions for me. Leadership, you, however, need your nunchaku, and then bring those back so we can continue on what we did earlier this week. Mr. Caleb, we'll get to you in 1 second. Yes, sir.
Did you get his email?
Did you get the email?
For your papers?
My papers.
When did you send it?
Or
This morning.
want to make sure I got the right address.
I have not seen it yet. Which email did you send it to?
ThorntonMyHighKarate.com.
ThorntonMileHighKarate.com.
Then most likely it is on that email. So somebody has it. It'll just have to be sent to me, or somebody will just have to check our other computer to get your stripes. But we probably have it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Miss Andrea.
Oh, there you go. I think he was calling you.
What's your question, Andrea?
I forgot.
Oh, well, if you remember.
Stop that.
Alright, guys, start warming up the nunchucks, please. Looks like Mr. Winkle over here is Ethan is already moving.
Okay. We are going to start, as usual, with our beginner skills, and then we are going to start talking about... Some of us were able to get our over-the-top hand movement. Some of us were not, so that is going to be one of our focuses. So this will be the one for those of you who don't have it yet. The other will be across the bridge for those of you that do have it. And then Mr. C, can you either send that email to this computer or start? Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so set towards your screen, but please do not be close enough to hit the screen. Alright, remember our first, as our star, we go up, down, ready and go. Up and down. Then we go up to our shoulder, and we go across to our hip and back. Cross to our hip and back. Then we're going to go to the other shoulder, across and back. Across and back. Then we have our two elbows. So elbow and elbow. Very nice, guys. And just a key for when you guys are doing your strikes to get the technique down, just think of them like chops. So the same way that, as a matter of fact, everybody put the nunchaku in one hand. And bring your other hand out and make a chop. And I just want you to chop down. And then chop back up. Chop at an angle. Chop at another angle. Now with your palm up, chop across your stomach. With your palm down, chop across your back. So if I think of my nunchucks as the same way, if I literally hold them like a chop, if I chop them, they will always strike in the way that I need them to. If I try to flick my wrist and do my chop at the same time, then I'm adding a little bit of power to them and I make them go even faster. But you have to have the control before you start doing stuff like that. Okay, now our spins to your outside. So whatever hand it's in, spin on the outside of that arm. All right, now whatever hand it's in, spin it to that inside. And pause. All right, now you're going to be spinning out and in, out and in. You want to imagine you have a line here so that I'm spinning out and in between those lines. Out and in between those lines. So it shouldn't be in front of my body like this. I want to be going on my right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. Cody's in there too. So keep that going. And time. All right, now it can be the more challenging one. You just have to remember how these work. Start with your low spin. And really try to keep the motion of your wrists subtle. So I don't want you doing necessarily big spins right now. I want you trying to use just a small wrist work. Now turn it up. All right, now remember, as I dip my hand, or as I give the thumbs up or the thumbs down, that's how I make the helicopter blade go both on the bottom and the top. I just have to make sure my arm stays out of the way, because if I try to do it like this with a low elbow, every time I try to spin it low, it's going to catch me. So I need a slight bend in my arm, like I'm doing a chop. And time. All right, now your alternates. So, yes, we're going to alternate first. Nunchuck side. Other hand in front of your belly. Across your belly, I should say. Okay, pull it. Behind. let go. Bring it to the other side. And then let go. And then pull it to the other side, let go. And as you guys get the hang of that, you can increase the speed at which you guys are alternating. Good job, Joel. Ryan, not too bad. Isaac, looking good. Remember, I don't want to go behind my back. I don't want to go behind my back. Jonathan had it. I want to be going in front of my stomach. In front of my stomach and catching it underneath. Catching it underneath my arm. And the reason for this, there you go, Jonathan. The reason for this, if you think about the weapon as it is, a weapon, if I'm fighting somebody and they have like a sword and I'm doing all this stuff with my nunchaku and they go to poke me with it and my nunchaku's behind my back like this, there's no way I'm going to get my arm in front of my body in time to block anything. But if my arm is already here, if suddenly something's coming at me, I can just, holy Toledo, I can block it aside with my nunchaku like this. I can't do that if I'm reaching behind my back. I'll get stuck. So you want to make sure that you're covering the front of your body as you're doing this, so at any point, I could bring it around. I could switch it this way. And time. All right, your main skill for today is over the bridge. So remember our slow steps. I want to be here. I'm going to use first a little help from my arm, and I want it to wrap over and I want to catch it. If I'm not ready to go that fast, then I'm just going to let it rest on my hand, and I'm going to let the nunchaku pull it around for me. If you guys have your forward, then I want you to try and get your backwards. Forwards, backwards. Forwards, backwards. So close. I see some of you guys doing spins. I'm not spinning it per se. So if you guys are watching, I'll try to get a little bit closer. My hand is here. This is where the chain is. I want my nunchaku to be resting on my hand. Like this. Then I'm going to turn my hand down and I'm going to catch it. Like this. And then I'll be moving it to the side. And then that's how I would go back around the same way. Here, and then back. Here, and then back. All right. So if you guys have not gotten this one down yet, the forward and back, that's what I want you to keep working on. For those of you who have it and you feel pretty comfortable with it, you're going to do the horizontal version, which means I'm going to be here, and I'm going to bring it across my body this way. I have to tilt my hand down just a little bit to catch it, but all I'm doing is the same thing I did over here, but with a horizontal version of it. A horizontal version of it. Alright, and time. Alright, the best way for you guys to be able to get all this down is to make sure you get reps in. The nunchaku spins, especially if you guys are at home, since you guys are going to be at home a lot, you should get to the point where, like right now, I can be talking to you guys, and I'm like, oh yeah, so for class today, we're going to be doing Wanyo, and we're going to be doing this, and we're going to make sure we do this. I want to have practiced my spin so much that I can be looking at the camera and my nunchuck spinning isn't affected by it. Or I can be moving my nunchucks around and I don't no longer have to think about, oh man, I've got to watch what I'm doing. That's how many reps that I want to get in. So we're talking about thousands, maybe even tens of thousands. And the easiest way to do that is anytime you get the chance, that's what you practice. Mr. Singh's a great example for his comma spins. If some of you guys saw him at the extravaganza, he was literally in here. Every time I looked over when he wasn't on the floor teaching, he was practicing his spins. He was practicing his spins in the corner of the room. He was practicing his spins in the front room. He was practicing his spins outside. He was practicing his spins on the mat when there wasn't a class going on. So if you want to get good at a skill, you got to practice that skill as much as you want it to be great. So if I want a great skill, then I have to put in a great amount of practice. Alright, that's it for today, guys, for my level 1s. Level 2s, you guys are signing on. If you did some nunchaku stuff, cool beans. But otherwise, you guys are dismissed. Au revoir. Miss Jones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check because it should have been sent back out that you guys are on it 2 today.
Oh, okay. I'll check the email again.
Your dogs are super excited about me again. Yes, please check the email again. I'm pretty sure it should have been resent out. I'm going to double check as well.
Brian.
Yes, she sent it later. It should have gone out. Just if you could text the parent group that the password, because there's a password for the Zoom now, when they log on later, the password is 909-244.
My dad got a question.
Mr. Bryant, as soon as we get that, as soon as I get you unmuted. Yeah, so Ms. Jones, if you can just text it. Oh, you got him. Bye. Yes. He's up at the top, right? Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I guess we couldn't pick up the car, so we don't know if his gear is here. So will we get an email or somehow to pick it up?
His gear?
Yeah, because we placed the order, but it's been a while.
Oh, yes, you will get an email. Yes, sir.
We get email? Okay, thank you. That's all we have.
Miss Andrea.
Tomorrow, do we have karate?
Nope, tomorrow is Sunday.
Yay!
Have a day of rest. Oh.